Start beginning to change your energies now. For these next few minutes, where you're seated in the most comfortable meditative posture, with an upright spine, tucked back shoulders, back of the head in line with the spine, eyes gently closed. And as you take the next inhalation, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Hold the inhalation. Simultaneously, make sure your pelvic platform is pushed down on your yoga mat. And then exhale in Ujjayi, the throat breath in Viloma. Divide your exhalation in 3 parts in Ujjayi. Continue with this. Inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon, pushing the pelvic platform down. Exhale in Ujjayi in Viloma Pranayam. As you start getting more and more comfortable with this, inhalations in Ujjayi, exhalations, inhalations in Ujjayi now with abdominal inhale, and exhalations also in Ujjayi in Viloma, which means you inhale in Ujjayi, inflate the abdomen like a balloon, push your pelvic platform down on your yoga mats, and in exhaling, you exhale 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 in Viloma, in Ujjayi. That was an Ujjayi inhale. Tummy is inflated. Exhale, Ujjayi Viloma 1/3. And the next 1/3 and 1/3. One more round on your own. Now think of any one thing outside of you that troubles you. Anything, if there are too many things troubling you, grab that one. And exhale it out as if that was chosen to square off your karmas. Think of that one thing or that one person or that one situation that troubles you. Things outside of us often trouble us. And throw it out through your exhalations in Kapalbhati. Make sure when you're doing your Kapalbhatis, you do not inhale. Passive inhalations will happen automatically. If that doesn't happen, if passive inhalations are still not surfacing, if inhalations are also active, it means you are still retaking that negativity. Continue, continue, continue. Things outside trouble us sometimes. The moment we start with Kapalbhati, throwing that problem out, out, and out. It converts into something which is troubling us, into something which was chosen to square off our karmas. So if you are hearing a passive inhalation too, immediately discontinue and start with alternate nostrils. Right hand in Nasagraha Mudra. I'm using my left hand only to show you the exhalations. You need not use it. Start owning your awesomeness now and smile at how beautifully you're diluting that problem or that person or that reaction or that complaint outside of you. Discontinue Kapalbhati. Now mix the two things. First, inhale, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Inhale in Ujjayi. Push the pelvic platform down. Hold the inhalation. Exhale in Ujjayi, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 in Viloma pranayam. Only 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. And then start with Kapalbhati again. Start owning your awesomeness now. While exhaling in Kapalbhati, check if that problem is diluting, if that person, that situation is not bothering you anymore. Smile at the fact that you were chosen at this time when you had everything going for you. The fact that you're alive, that you're breathing, that you have your organs, the systems, five senses intact, that you could also devote minutes to owning your awesomeness. You have everything going for you, food, clothing, shelter. There are so many others out there who can't. This birth, this moment, and you were chosen to square off your karmas with that situation. See if you find it easy to complain less, to forgive, or to know the principle of anitya, impermanence. It's a law that things will get better. So next time, whenever anything troubles you, instead of heading for that drink or that alcohol or that coffee or that cigarette or that tobacco, just do one abdominal inhalation in Ujjayi, Viloma exhalation, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 in Ujjayi, and throw out the negativity and see whether you still want that cigarette or that tobacco or that alcohol or even that hot beverage, that coffee, that tea. This will do it. You'll suddenly start smiling, saying, oh, wow, thank you. Was it this effortless? Discontinue Kapalbhati. Hands in a loose fist at shoulder level. Start preparing to get your shield, bringing the heavens down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, down in Bhastrika. Continue. Discontinue Bhastrika. And now merge all three. Inhale in Ujjayi in abdominal breath. Hold the inhalation after the Purak into an Antar Kumbhak. Exhale in Viloma. That too in Ujjayi. Exactly 33 1/3%. Hold the exhalation in Bahir Kumbha. Then counting in a descending order. Do 21 Kapalbhatis. Discontinue at 1 and then counting in descending order, throwing your hands in a dance form, break the heavens down again or come into abundance with 21 Bhastrikas, the bellows breath, counting in descending order. Let's begin. If you lost count in Bhastrika, start counting from 14 in descending order. Stop at 1. Now bring your right hand's fingertips just between the eyebrows, all four. Inhale from the left nostril, Bhav pranayam. Let the inhalation hit the Bindu chakra at the forehead center where your four fingertips are. Hold the inhalation in Antar Kumbhak. Exhale from the right nostril. Inhale from the right. Exhale from the left. Do this with a dropped tongue, trying not to move your eyeballs. Bhav pranayam. The puraks have to be full. That's the inhalations. The word itself suggests purak. Fill yourself. Puro, bharo. Although it is one nostril. Rechak, empty yourself completely. Visualizing the inverted V shape. Tongue is dropped. Eyeballs not moving. After the next exhalation from the left nostril, come into Kechari Mudra. Roll your tongue completely so that the bottom of the tongue is pressing on the hard palate and the tip of the tongue is all the way into your throat. And continue Bhav Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Exactly what we were just doing in Kechari Mudra. Last round. On finishing the exhalation, bring the hand down. Allow the sensations of the touch of your fingertips at the forehead center to fade away. Check again about that thing outside that troubled you. What was chosen today? And see if it has diluted furthermore. You probably even forgot that. Now do one round of Ujjayi abdominal inhalation. Inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Push your pelvic platform down. Apply mool bandh. Lock at the perineum. Exhale in Ujjayi, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, bringing the abdomen back to normal. Exactly 33 1/3%. 11 Kapalbhatis now in a descending order. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the heavens down now. 11 Bhastrikas. Fingertips at the eyebrow center again. All the way to the hairline. One round of Bhav Pranayam. Inhale from the left, exhale from the right, inhale from the right, exhale from the left, without moving your eyeballs in Kechari Mudra. Apply Mool Bandh again. Don't take any strain in the retentions. Only one round. On finishing, bring the fingertips down, open up the Kechari Mudra, release the Moola Bandh. We're now going to do 30 Bhastrikas. Aggressive arms 10. So come from 30 number to 20. No arms 10. Come from 20 to 10. Less aggressive arms from 10 to 1. That is 0. Okay. So 30 to 20 will be, right? 20 to 10 will be, right? 10 to 0 will be. Let's begin. Now do exactly the same with Kapalbhati. In Kapalbhati, 10 aggressive, 10 no arms. So when your hands go up, it's a passive inhale, okay? And 10 less aggressive, once again using the arms. Starting from 30 to 20, descending order only. 20 to 10 and 10 to 0. Now roll your tongue all the way in once again in Kechari Mudra. Do an abdominal inhalation. Hold the inhalation. Check if you've pushed your pelvic platform down on your yoga mats. Release. Hold that. Problems, pressures, stresses of daily life do a lot of damage in this area, the genitourinary area. So make sure you're handling that well. Exhale in Viloma, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. All this in Kechari Mudra with steady eyeballs, with no hurry at all. Only one round. Then bring your fingertips as if you have a long tilak on your forehead center. One round of Bhav Pranayam, armless from the left hand. Inhaling from the left nostril, checking the inverted V shape, exhaling from the right. Inhaling from the right, exhaling from the left. Taking your time, applying Moolband and Kechari Mudra. So you are in a seated, steady, meditative posture. You're doing Bhav, Anulom, Vilom, Pranayam. You've applied Moolband and you've applied Kechari Mudra. Asan, Sukhasan, Padmasan, Virasan, Vajrasan, whatever you are in. Pranayam, Bhav, Anulom, Vilom. Mudra, Kechari Mudra. Band, Moolband. Kudos to you. One round of Asan, Pranayam, Mudra, Band you just did. Release the Kechari Mudra. Release the Moolband. And once again, from 30 to 20, 20 to 10, 10 to 0, counting in descending order. Bhastrikas, 10 aggressive, 10 armless, 10 less aggressive. So we are doing from Sthul to armless to Sukshma. Move on to Kapalbhatis, same way. From 30 to 20, 20 to 10, 10 to 0, Kapalbhatis. From Sthul to armless, armless to Sukshma. And you know you can never finish off a session without a twist, right? So interlock your fingers behind you, lock your elbows, twist completely to your right, twist, upright spine. Don't look up, don't look down. Counting in descending order, 11 rounds of abdominal bhastrika. Turn your head back to look at your phone, tablet, iPhone, pad, computer. 11. Descending order, abdominal bhastrika. Change sides. Come back to the center. Return. Slowly open your eyes. Do you even remember? It's not necessarily this sequence. It's not necessarily exactly the order of what I gave you. I just got you so busy doing your breath work. Asan, pranayam, mudra, bandh. Asan, pranayam, mudra, bandh. Asan, pranayam, mudra, bandh. That thought which would have lingered on just suddenly had no chance of coming back. The same thing surfaces when we are chanting. The same thing surfaces when we are trying to meditate. Everything is right. Nothing is wrong. It isn't my way. You choose a way where you get so busy with something so awesomeness, so awesome that you start owning your awesomeness. Do anything trouble goddesses? Do anything trouble angels? Because they own their awesomeness. You're owning your awesomeness. You can choose any package you want. You got busy with asanas, any seated posture. You can do any one of those 84 lakh postures. Any one of those mudras. You've been taught many by now. Any one of those three harnesses, Mool Bandh, Udyan Bandh, Jalandhar Bandh, Mahabandh, Asan, any pranayam. There are 18 in all, but we've done hundreds, in fact, thousands of variations. It need not be my package. You become your guru. Give yourself a package where there is no scope left to complain. In fact, you pat yourself on the back and say, wow, I was chosen to do that squaring off of karmas when it was best suited for me, when I could take it in my stride, when I could handle it. And immediately it's better sleep, goodbye to depression, goodbye to anger, goodbye to complaining, and only owning gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Only surfacing gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. With this, we end today's session. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat.